So one of the best and the most important aspects and areas and zoning in our life is financial area. We are thinking about money all the time. We know how important money is in our life. There is no doubt about it. So perhaps you are a freelancer. Perhaps you are CEO. Who knows? Perhaps you are in the process of building a new company. But you invest your time, you invest your energy, you invest your savings, you invest everything what you have to take your business on the level you have never ever been before, so that you could feel fulfilled by doing this, by doing good things for other people. But what do you think and how do you feel if you are lied, if you are cheated by your employees, let's say, or by your clients? Who knows? How do you feel then? Do you think that it's enough to say, I am sorry? Do you think that that's what you need to hear only? Maybe you just decide to fire that person, just to say goodbye, and that's okay. Or maybe you say, no, it's not enough. All what I need is just certain amount of money that will pay off all the pain of the company or my pain I have been going through because of this, what this employee have done to my business. And you know what? We are not interested at all what will happen to that person. All what we are interested is just that money is going to pay us. That's it. This is what we are interested. We are not combining. We don't see each other. We don't see that the person who actually lied to us, who cheated on us, is responsible for us, is responsible for our business. We don't want our business again in, I don't know, in few months or few years, be in the same spot, be in the same place. Okay, we may fire one person or two people, two employees, and then we can employ other people. And then let's say 9 or 11 employees will do exactly the same or very similar thing as the first one. What about that? What are we going to do the next? Hit with our cell phone on the floor? We don't want that. We are not interested in that. We are not interested in this. All what we want, we don't want to just make this business works a little bit. We want our business to be on a different level. We want our business to be prosperous. That's what we want. We don't want a relationship with another person for 2 weeks or 2 months again and again and again. We don't want that. We want stable relationship. We don't want to feel any pain. But this is what is happening. Why? Because we don't see that the perpetrator and the victim, they are together. They are connected with themselves. They are one. We don't see that in business. Do you see that in your business? That your employee, let's say, is responsible for everything what is happening in your business? We don't see that. We don't see this in this way. So in spirituality, there are different laws. How it works? It works that, let's say there is a person who is suffering from cancer. And this person goes, of course, to the doctor. The doctors cannot tell when it happened, when it begins. It could be few months before or even many, many years back. But the doctor cannot really state when it's the cause, when it happened. So this doctor can only help to heal this person, but cannot heal it in 100%. He cannot take it back to the origin state. He cannot do that. And the patient also, this is what we think, he doesn't know what to do. Therefore, he goes to the doctor. He trusts the doctor that the doctor can heal him in 100%, can do a miracle for this patient. But it doesn't work in that way. And also what we are tend to think is that the patient who is suffering can heal himself. Well, to a certain degree. But we don't look at the situation like in the business that there is perpetrator, that there is another person who is responsible for the suffering. We don't see. Because even if we know who is that, we don't know who would be responsible for that. But mind you, how about if we are the perpetrators? If we are responsible for others people's pain and suffering, and others people, let's say, business that doesn't prosper so well as it's supposed to be. We are responsible for that. We don't want to hear that because it's difficult, it's pain for us, it's painful for us, but maybe we are responsible for this. Who knows? So the first step to understand how to heal, how to cure the business, the cancer, is the perpetrator. And these two people should understand that. They shouldn't say to themselves goodbye and that's it, it's gone. No, they should understand that what happened, it's not a coincidence. That what happened, it's not just a matter of coincidence. They should work and see much more. What is the connection? What are they supposed to do so that they could together transform the ego they have in their consciousness so that the business or the sickness will never ever come back. Because this is what we are interested in. We are not interested in healing for a few months. We are interested in healing and take back to the origin state where we were prosperous, where we were so happy and excited about the business and excited about the relationship. This is what we are interested in. This is what we are searching for. Now, when we look at this patient who is suffering from the cancer, we tend to think that certain amount of the cells are sick. We call so far that they are sick, but they are not sick. They're the same cells. They are the same cells like nose or my ears or eyes or hands. All of these parts of my body comes from the same part, from the same DNA, from the same sperm. The cells are the same. Just part of the cells, just part of them behave in a different way. Why behave in a different way? Because they were put into this state by someone, maybe by a person who is thinking bad and is jealous or is judging this person. It doesn't work for a few days, of course, or weeks. It could take years. But there is another person who caused this sickness to that, let's say, victim. There is. Maybe he's not aware of the fact because it's so difficult, let's say, to admit that we could be responsible for someone else's sickness. Isn't it easy? Of course it's not. But vera po ierape. This means it must be cured. It must be cured. Not just heal for few months and then the patient will be sick again. The flu will come back. The business will encounter again problems and the relationship will be suffering again. We don't want that. We want the 100% cure. In order to do that, first of all, of course, the patient, the victim, maybe he should feel this pain. Maybe he should go through some suffering because he's also responsible for other people's sicknesses and he's not aware of that. Maybe he should think about it, what he should have changed in his or her life. Maybe that's the way. He's also a channel, a spiritual channel. But the perpetrator should be aware that he caused a pain to this patient. He caused a pain to the employer. He caused a pain to, let's say, ex-wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, who knows? And see in him and her the part of consciousness that doesn't work, that it's egoistical, and should work on that and change this part. It's not easy, it's very difficult, but it's worth it. You know why? Because if this person, if the perpetrator see this, feel the pain, and honestly and frankly works on this transformation of the ego, the patient, the victim will be healed, will be cured. the cells will be taken back to the prior state. They will be cured for good. The business will be cured for good. And on the top of that, he will be cured. His life will be cured. All parts of his body, all parts of the consciousness that are aberrated in the different areas of his life or her life will be also cured. The perpetrator, I mean. And also other people, as we are connected, we know that we are all connected. We will be also cured. We are one, and we know that we are united, that we are one. So in order you to be cured in a part of the business, think about of other people. Be honest with yourself. That maybe you caused the pain. Feel the pain. See in you the different kind of behavior you have then. How you behave. What you do. And for the next 40 days, work on this ego. Work honestly on that. Change this ego. Don't allow ego take advantage of you. You can take advantage in the yoke the ego. You can do that. You are the master. You are the cause of everything. We are the cause. And you will see the difference. And you will see the miracle. You will see the person, business, or maybe the person you cause a pain. You will see a difference in this person's life. You will see. And you will see the difference in your life. And that is the most important thing. That is the most important part. And I wish you all the best to do this. So, and overall, to sum up, think about it, and for 40 days, change this part of the consciousness you actually, or by it, that caused other people pain. All the best.